Hello YouTube, Devil Sketch here, back with another video. As the title may suggest, this is very much about something that you guys have, let's say, requested. Uh, you have talked about it, asked me stuff about it, and so on and so on. And it is of course a server. A lot of you guys have requested that I do some collaborative build, meaning that I would invite you guys in and we could all do an awesome build together. And a lot of other people have asked me, or at least they have invited me to come join their servers and build together with those people. And while that sounds nice, I've always said, no, I was too busy, I can't really do it, but thanks for the offer. Really being an ass, if you ask me. That's really not nice. But the truth is, um, I've said no, not because I didn't want to, but because I was working on something of my own. And that, which the thing I was working on was obviously a server. No, not obviously, but I think I did mention it before. I've always wanted to do a server. From the beginning, from the very beginning I started this channel, I wanted to end up creating a server where we could gather some people and do some awesome builds in Minecraft together. And I really wanted to keep it a secret so I could surprise you guys and say, oh, now it's here. But a lot of you have asked me, and I think it's only fair that I show you what I've been working on so far and kind of share my ideas and what this server really means. So if in the past I've not replied to your comments in the past regarding server stuff and doing collaborative builds, I've answered some people, but I've always been very vague about this stuff, and this is really the reason. I apologize for that. I really wanted to apply it at that time, but I was very much afraid I might say something that not shouldn't, but I want to keep this a surprise. But who cares? It's out of the way. Yes, it's confirmed. I'm working on a server for this channel. I'm working on a server for you guys so we can do some cool stuff together, and also so I guess you guys have a place to really meet, and you can play with your friends or do whatever you want. It's gonna be awesome. So I just really wanted to take this time and show you around what I've been doing so far and talk about the ideas and really how the whole thing is gonna work. So where we are right now is just a flat plain map in so it's a flat world in Minecraft where I've started building the lobby for the server. All the technical aspects of the server have not come down yet. We've not experimented with it, but when I say we, I mean me and my brother, who is very much the guy you go to when you want to know about server stuff. He plays around with this all the time, and he have had a couple of servers of his own, and I think he's very much better at it than I am. But so we are working on a server, and for that I thank him, and hopefully you'll be patient. And damn, has the channel grown. I mean, we are at, I think, 950 subscribers. Jesus Christ. I can honestly say I did not expect that. I expected maybe 100, and that would be that forever until eternity. But apparently, yeah, you guys are awesome. And if you want to share all this stuff, do it. It's so amazing. I wake up every day and it's like, oh, more people, more comments, more people. It's really amazing. But enough of that. Let's take a look at this server. So where we are right now is the spawn. So this is where you spawn when you start the server. So this being my server, of course, there will be a lot of statues because that is really what the channel is known for, if it's known at all. But that is at least what I think made the channel what it is. It is these statues design. So there's going to be a lot of statues. So we got these two statues on each side that have these stone wall type things where all the rules of the server will be. So you come in and kind of take a look at that and you say, okay, I know what to do, and you start going into the server and enjoy your life. So then you walk down here and the first thing you'll see is probably this guy. Now this guy is a fountain type thing, very much a Poseidon inspired fountain thing. I thought it was very cool. Really funny story. When I started building this this lobby, the first thing I did was actually create this fountain and this statue, and I just built the rest of the spawn area from that center. So that was really the thing that started the whole thing. What we have here in the middle is just sort of a gathering area where people can hang out and talk and chat and stuff like that. I think it looks very nice. Got different small areas where some water and some trees and some grass. Looks very nice. So back to here. What we have on the left and the right, we have a games section and we have a world section. Again, being held up by two statues, keeping the theme going. In the game section is where, you know, before I talk about the game section, I'll just show you this thing. Now this is a piece, it's a segment from the Battle Blocks scenario video that's on my channel. If you haven't seen that, highly suggest you go see it. I think it's very cool, and the response I've been getting on it is also awesome. So I thank you guys for that. Really suggest you go watch that video because I think it's very cool. Definitely one of the more unique things on this channel. So yeah, I think it fits very well into the game section and kind of gives you the idea of what games is about. And games are really about being competitive and just playing with your friends. Obviously not in this brutal, bloody manner. Yes, no. But I think it's very nice and really fits in well here, I think, to sort of illustrate what it is you do here. I very much like this angled base design and this sort of rugged terrain in the middle, and very much think it fits in here. But back to the idea, the games will be sort of what other people call mini games. Well, they're just games. Let's say games. So games like Team Deathmatch, Spleef, Mob Arena, and other stuff. If you guys, let's say this. If you want some specific games on this server, or at least if you would like to see some specific games on this server, write them down in the comment section so that I know and we can try to implement that. If we can't, then we can't. If we can, we'll definitely do it. As you can see here, we have 3 portals there and 3 portals here. So there's definitely room for expansion as well. But I think 6 games, that'll be pretty cool. We could have stuff like Team Deathmatch right there, or Spleef and Mob Arena, and we'll have 3 more doors. Oh, it's amazing. One cool thing is that right there. It's a redstone lamp. But the idea would be that every time a portal is inactive, it would be like this, but every time it's active it will light up. Just a small feature that I think is kind of cool. So definitely something like that. So this section is going to be sort of the, if you only have 20 minutes or something like that, just to go in and play, or if you really enjoy just playing these smaller games, this will definitely be the place to go. And I'm very much looking forward to this. I do have some pretty cool ideas for some Team Deathmatch maps that you will obviously see later down the line. Yep, I think that's really it for this section. I think this speaks for itself. Very much looking forward to that. Now the world section is sort of the more long-term, expansive worlds where you can really progress. So this will include sort of regular survival. So if you would just want to play a regular Minecraft survival with your friends and plan out to do that, this is the place to go, and you go into a portal and there you go. And also there will be a world, sort of a creative world, but instead of just having sort of a flat world, which I think is the thing you see most, where you get a flat world and you get this small area in which you can build stuff. And you say, oh, we have maybe 50 people building in these small areas, and we can create a world out of that. What I want to do is make a world painted map, so custom mountains, custom terrain, custom everything, custom trees, of course, and divide that into smaller and bigger sections and connect them with roads, so they won't be stacked up nicely between each other. They would be more scattered throughout the world, and you can then select which area you would like to build in, and then you will have some sort of custom terrain. So if you want to, let's say, a flat place, a flat plain area where you want to build on, you can choose that. Or if you want a more snowy mountain area thing, you can select that area and build something cool there. And obviously the areas will vary in size depending on such and such, and we'll figure all that stuff out in the future. But then the cool thing is we'll connect everything by roads, so it will seem like one giant world in the end, and I'm very much looking forward to that. And I think that is going to be extremely cool. We could even do some collaborative builds on that and do some time lapses. Or if you just want to do it on your own, with your friends or something, do a time lapse like that, you could just do that. We will always, but we will obviously have some events. Hopefully, I would like to do so at least. Have some events where we do some collaborative, perhaps time lapses or just builds and just have fun, just have fun, just relaxing. Or maybe we should have a world separate from the creative world to do those time lapses. But I think it really doesn't matter, because everything we really built on that world is really just going to add to the expansion of the world. What I also want to do is what somebody has suggested already, is that I turned the Let's Build map into an RP server, and that was really my thought from the beginning, but that's really why I haven't uploaded any new Let's Build videos in a while, because I'm currently formatting the entire world into a smaller design so that it'll work better as an RP map, so RP role-playing. Never been a big Minecraft role-player myself, but I know there are a lot of people who like it, and I definitely want to help that, and definitely want to build a world where people can walk around and enjoy that, and perhaps you could even help build on that world in the future. Don't know you about that yet, but it's definitely a possibility. So that will also be in here. So there's a lot of stuff in the world section. We could also have a factions world, perhaps. So survival with the factions mob, so you can make factions with each other and build bases and smash each other. Definitely something I think is very cool. That is also something I want to have here in the world section. But again, if you have any suggestions for worlds, please don't get mad if I say I don't want that on the server, or we can't do that, or that's just too much work. Don't expect it to be like the best server out there. Everything's gonna be very simple, very easy. It's mostly about these the more creative part of the worlds and just regular survival, so that we can really get together and build stuff together. That's the whole point of the server, to have a place where we can meet and do some cool stuff together. But just adding all the games and this lobby just adds a bit more to the server, a bit more server feel, let's say like that. And definitely a place for you guys to hang out. That is really it for the worlds and the games section. Let's see, what do we have in here? In here we have, let's talk about the style for a second. The style in here is very, I say Greek inspired. Let's say Greek inspired. Very imperialistic, I would say. Very clean, very much bright. And you might say, oh, that's kind of cool, but I wish there was a bit more. And I can tell you for a fact that a lot of this will change. Very much indeed. Mostly here, and I'll get to that in a second. A lot of it will change. These houses right here, I think these buildings, let's say buildings, I don't know what they're going to be used for yet, but they're definitely going to be used for something relatable to the server, of course. Perhaps shops, if we implement the shop system, that could be very cool. I don't know yet. Maybe you have some suggestion for what the buildings could be. Yeah, all loads of cool stuff here. I think it looks very nice, and yes, okay. So what we have over here is just sort of a palace. Nothing special, just really a nice aesthetic to the spawn area. It really doesn't have any function. We could put some cool stuff in here. Maybe we could put some special portals in here. So every time there was, let's say, a major event, people could go to the portal here and say, "Oh, okay, cool." We could do that. That could be very cool. Nothing really special about this palace. Very easy to create, actually. We have this top bit, in fact. Once again, I do want to say something very special about this build right here. What you're looking at, this palace and the walls and the garden and stuff like that, which is not finished yet, but I will finish it up. It's gonna change a lot. I actually want to say it's finished now, but it's gonna change a lot. And I'm not gonna say any more than that. You might say, "Oh, how can you finish?" But it's gonna change a lot. Yeah, this is finished. This area is not finished. The palace and the walls are finished. This area is not going to finish. Something is going to happen to it. And I think I've already said too much, but something cool is going to happen to it. And it's very relatable to the name of the channel. And you might think, "Oh, the Evil Sketch. What's the Evil Sketch?" If you notice that little guy thing that I've been running with on the banner of my channel, let's just say he has something to do with what's going to happen to this place. So don't get too attached to it, because I'm gonna do it, and if you don't like it that way, I'm sorry. It's just the way I want to do it, and I thought it'd be very cool. Damn, I said too much. Who cares? I could just cut this out, but I think you should hear it. Yeah, that is really it for this server thing. I am, again, really looking forward to continuing work on this server, and I'm definitely gonna continue doing tutorials. And stuff like that, and hopefully I can get the Let's Build going once again. I just need to format it so we can make an RP server. I think this video is very important because it lets you know what I'm working on, and hopefully there's something for you to get excited about, and hopefully you want to play on this server when we launch it. I can't give you a date yet, but hopefully it'll be soon. We still have a lot of work behind us, but we're getting closer with the more technical aspects of the server. So, final thoughts. I hope you're excited for this server. I am. Hopefully, you wanna help me out with this stuff and support this server. And I definitely think it's super cool. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, as always. It's really been amazing. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Ooh, that is freaking awesome. And I'll definitely do something special for that. It's gone so fast, damn it. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video, and bye.